Here we are back in my 2008 Ford F250 Super Duty. I changed the blower motor resistor about, I guess about 8 months ago now. It's been working fine, but in the last month or two, I have noticed the blower isn't as powerful as it used to be. Now, I did check continuity through the relay. I didn't get that part on video, but I do have a little clip here of where that relay is if you want to check continuity with your multimeter.
That's the blower motor relay right there, number 1.
I don't want to leave this for too long because that blower motor will cause the resistor to burn out again, and I don't want that. There's 2 squeeze connectors here. It slides up. There's a track here and a track here. You don't want to break this though, so be careful. That just pops off. So then down in under the glove box here, this is where the blower is up in here. So we want to pull this back out of here and expose that. Okay. There's the cover plate here from the corner. Get that out of there for now.
So here it is up here. Here's the electrical. Apparently this piece of carpet here needs to come out so that we can get this out. So I'm going to cut this along here to get this piece of carpet out. And hopefully that's enough to get it out of there. We're gonna grab the wire, we're gonna squeeze and wiggle that. See, it's got the little squeeze tab here. Just squeeze right there. If it's hard to get out, you can just use a little screwdriver or something to push against it, but you want to be careful because it is plastic. You don't want to break it. And we want to grab those 2 tabs up here, squeeze. Looks like this one's missing one. As you're looking up at it, you want to spin it towards the engine compartment. And then that just kind of comes down. This is where having the carpet removed helps you get it out because there's not much room. Then we turn it on its side. And we got it on its side, and just shimmy it down, roll it down. That's what it looks like up where the blower goes, inside there.
So there's the old blower. It looks pretty old, so this is quite dusty in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's, you know, I mean, it's to be expected. It's a 2008 truck. Anyways, there's the old one. We'll compare it to the new one. Yeah, they look the same. All right, now we'll go ahead and get this one installed. So the reversal of removal.
Line those 2 slots up, push that up. There we go. Just want to make sure everything's lined up. Try pulling down on it, it's nice and solid. Not going anywhere. All right, let's give it a try. Yeah, there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell that's blowing much stronger. Perfect.
All right, yeah, that's much better. So again, saved a 1-hour service call at the repair shop. So it's worth it if you can do it yourself. And this was definitely easier than changing out that resistor.
Yeah, yours might be different than mine. You might not have to cut this carpet out, but it's a very tight fit for that blower to get through there. This is a work truck, so I'm not that concerned about it. I am just gonna put some duct tape on it and stick it back in there. Whatever you gotta do to get the blower out, right? I mean, you could try pulling it out and kind of folding it over and leaving it in one piece, but this was just easier. So I'm just gonna take some duct tape here and just put it on the back here just to kind of hold it in place before the vinyl carpeting goes back over.
If you want to see the blower motor resistor being changed out, I'll put it right up in the corner. You can click on it right now and check it out. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
That's good enough. I mean, you could put some tape along here too if you wanted, but that's fine. This is going to cover up over that anyways. And I forgot to put this cover back in there.